Hi everyone, today I want to talk about my new Python script which captures local traffic and determines top talkers in case of link saturation. In addition to this, script applies a policy map to the router for the top talkers traffic which is determined by traffic analysis. Well, here is a short brief about steps we will take during demonstration. First of all, we will monitor outbound interface and we will try to observe link saturation by using Python script and also STG. According to saturation, we will decide to capture local traffic, again using Python script, and this script will analyze traffic capture and will determine top talkers in order to TCP and to UDP packets. After that, script will prepare a policy map for us and we will control it if it is correct or not. Maybe we will change some values, some rates, add new IP addresses. It's up to us and we will see it. Last part, the script will apply a policy map to the local interface and we will observe the traffic reduction on STG at the same time. Let's continue with the network topology. Here is the topology for our demonstration. Here is a Ubuntu server as a client. It is used for generating traffic. At this part I will use script for generating various kind of traffic such as HTTP, HTTPS and DNS. And here is the monitoring PC. Our script will run on this device as well. As I mentioned, I will try to saturate this link and try to observe saturation by using SNMP and STG. And according to saturation, we will decide to capture local traffic, and this capture will analyze and top talkers are determined in order to TCP and UDP again. And lastly, script will create a policy map for us and will apply to the router, and we will observe traffic reduction on STG at the same time. Well, let's continue with the network side again. I would like to talk about some predefined configuration. First of all, there is a policy map here. There is a predefined policy map here as shown as there is no configuration under it, but after traffic analysis, the script will create access list and also class map under this configuration, and this policy map is being used under the local interface here as shown. And second part is the bandwidth commands. I set up these interfaces to 400 because of the limited resource of my PC. I think that it will be easy to demonstrate the link saturation, so that's why I set it up to 400. And last part is the threshold limit. There is a threshold limit in coding side. It is 20% of total TCP and UDP packets. In order to this value, script determines top talkers traffic flow and create class map and also access list. So let's check the internet connectivity from the router. I can ping it and also check the local side. This is the client IP address, so I can ping it. So it's working. Let's check it from the client side. First of all, I will check the default gateway. I can ping. Then I would like to show the interface configuration. It is here. And then I will check the internet connectivity. It is pinging. It's working. So client side is done. So let's open up STGs. As I mentioned, I will monitor inbound and outbound interfaces by using STG for the real-time monitoring. Yep, it is working. Yep. So let's generate some traffic now. At this part, as I mentioned, I will use script again. First of all, I will try to simulate client behavior, normal client behavior. I'll just generating a few packets. So then we will see it here. The traffic is increased. And at the same time, let's jump to the coding side. Here is our code, and there is a main menu meets us. There are some options here for selection, but we will start interface monitoring by pressing 0. The default community name is test, but it's changeable, of course. We can change it here, but we don't need it here now. So I continue by writing the IP address of the router. The script first of all checked the reachability of the device and then listed the MIB list of interfaces as shown here. I will monitor the outbound interface. The outbound interface is Fast Ethernet 00, so I will write down 1. And polling interval is I think 15 seconds is enough for us for our demonstration. The recurrence count I will give a little bit more, higher value such as 20. We start now monitoring here. Now we are monitoring this outbound interface from coding. So let's generate some more traffic. Let's try to saturate saturation. Oops, I forgot to write sudo. So now I try to saturate the outbound interface as shown the effect here. The outbound interface traffic is increased now, so I close it now, and now we start and we now continue monitoring. And after the threshold limits of the interfaces, we will see the saturation here, saturation warning here, and then we will start to capture the local interface to observe to determine the top talkers. Yeah, we got it now. For the first time I will say no, and the second time I will say yes for the capture. Now it's saturated, the outbound interface as shown here. So now I will capture it. The local interface is here as shown. It's connected to local site, so I will select by pressing 2. 25 seconds is enough for us, and the demo, it will be our file name. I will open up the SDG as well here to see what's going on during capture. So it asks me for the traffic report, and I say yes. I will select our PCAP. So our capture traffic report is prepared, so we will see. Yeah, here it is, our PCAP details as UDP and the TCP separation, and also the traffic separation classification. So let's continue with determining top talkers traffic. So I press 3 and I will select again my PCAP, and now I open up the SDGs and now our top talkers are being determined. Yeah, here is our policy map, and our top talkers traffic is here as shown, the packet counts and also the rates. So here the access list. So as I mentioned, maybe we will change the percentage as 15 if you want, and we will see what's going on now. And I save it and close, and then again working, and then I will apply policy map now to the router. I write down the IP address and username and open the SDGs, and let's watch what's going on. Yeah, the policy map is applied, and we will now observe what's going on now. Yeah, here it is. The outbound traffic is reduced. It's here, as we can see, and let's check it from the router side. Yeah, here it is. The allowed rate is 60. So and the other violated rate is here. So we limited the traffic, the saturation traffic. So we can see it here. It is reduced to approximately 170. Yeah. So if, by the way, if you want, we can change the rate limit again to going to the working directory here. Maybe we can change the rate as, maybe we will change as 10, maybe we will increase it. For this time, if we want, we can increase as 30, and we'll save it and close it, and then again jump to the coding side, and I will write down 4 for the policy map, and again I write down the IP address and the username, and let's see what's going on now. Now we change the rate for the top talkers traffic. Now increased to the approximately 220 kilobits. So we can check it from the router as well. Yeah, here is the rate, 120 kilobits, and the last rate is 60. It's done, I guess. It is working. We can change the rates, we can add the IP addresses. It's up to us. To sum up, the script captures the local traffic in case of link saturation and analyze the top talkers in order to traffic, and creates a policy map for us. We will apply it to the router, and we will observe the traffic reduction on SDG or another monitoring tools. So I hope that you will like it. Thank you for listening. I wish you have a nice day. Bye.